Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Venkatashri Harsha Sonthi and I am from India. I completed my primary, secondary, bachelor's and master's with pretty decent percentages from very good universities. I have not much of working experience, but I have gone to an internship, one or two internship where I got some experience. Let me tell you about the internship because there's nothing about the internship much in the resume, so that you might just know what about me and what are my capabilities. Well, I have gone to an internship in Air India and it was for 2 months and it was the main thing which I had to do over there was I am an assistant AME, aircraft maintenance engineer, and I just have to prepare the checklist of what is the problem that going in the aircraft and landing gear, and I got to just find the measures and find the safety measures of how to just make the process happen and how to make it in working. And I got to prepare a deep full report of around 2000 words of how the process has taken and how much time, and including the budget and who is the one who working with me and with my teammates. So this is my job in Air India. That's the only work experience which I have. It's like a kind of professional work experience which I am referring to. And to so if you want to learn more about personal life, my personal life, I am a kind of more foodie person, and I am a kind of fit person. Like I play a lot of sports in my childhood, and I'd like to create some space and time for my personal life and 1 hour for my exercise. So just to be healthy, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. Give an example of a time when you saw the opportunity to make a process, situation better or more efficient. What did you do and what was the outcome?
Okay, when listening, sorry, listening to this question, one thing just strikes in my mind is my bachelor's. In my bachelor's, I have been a volunteer for a science project. Not science project, it's a science exhibition where so many of my friends from different branches are just showing their products and showing their inventions which they have done. And my duty over there was I have a whole lot of students, like around 10 to 12 students under me with their own projects, and I just have to explain the projects to the people from other universities, and the tutors from the other university, they keep asking the questions, and this is my job. I just have to explain them the mechanism, and I just have to introduce them to the right people if they want to know about the product. So this is my job. Well, here's the tricky part. I have a tutor who is very close to me and he helps me a lot in studies. One of the tutor's family member, he came from a town, actually it's a kind of village, and he asked me to tell me, he's not fluent in English and he's not very good at English, so he asked me to just tell me about the science project, regarding one project. He's also a tutor but he don't know English much. So here, this is the most toughest thing which I felt, because there are a whole lot of people who are coming just asking, keep on asking the questions of the other projects, and this very particular person, he's very important to me because he's one of a family of the tutor. So I just can't ignore him. That might affect in my career and my results. So I was thinking a lot of I just went to speak to other students of the same common tongue, like the tutor's friend, and I have spoken to all of my friends, and I just got a paper. I just sat and I just wrote everything of my science project in English and what is the mechanism. Then I just found out the words of the similar words in his language. So finally, after an hour of suffering, and parallelly, I have to just talk to the other people, and I just have to answer. I just can't ignore the whole lot of people who are coming to see, and I can't just spoil my university name because for one person. So I have to manage this thing parallelly. After 1 hour, I just figured, and I just tried to explain him. I think it was quite good because the tutor's friend, he just was referring my name in the other science competition one day, like maybe that as a volunteer that I might of a help for him. So this situation was very tough for me because I don't know anything of his language, but still I figured on that day, and I was pretty good at speaking and making him understand the science project. So this is one kind of situation where felt very stressful.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, this job requires you to be highly organized and manage a large workload. Can you tell me about a time where you needed to manage your own time meeting a tight deadline?
Okay. Oh, you Oh, tight schedule. Okay.
Yeah.
I've studied my masters in University of Wollongong. Wollongong is a very good university. Well, if you come to see the assignments and the projects which they give, it was very like they are or like in a week we just have to finish like around 3 to 4 assignments. The main point over here is finishing the assignments was not a big deal because everyone does that. It's not the number of works which we are doing that makes this situation difficult. It's the types of work which I am doing, like the different types of work which I submitted on one day. One day just I have to submit an assignment, and including that I have to give a presentation. Apart from that, I have an exam, and I don't have money, and I got to work. So these are the four situations which it was very tight. Like my brain was not even working on in that week. I felt very problematic. Well, then I started thinking that I got to face these kind of situations in my life because life is going to become complicated when we go into the job, and there's a whole lot of things which we have to manage on ourselves. If I am not able to manage small things, I can't manage. I figured that thing. So the plan which I made on that day was. Assignment is a kind of thing. I just starting figuring out the things like how much percentage or how much weightage each thing gets, and how much weightage is for the exam, and how much weightage for the assignment, and how much weightage for the group project. And after is having the going through the subject outline,